Gotta say it, no, they thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. Right. And I don't need you to okay it. Yeah. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Los Angeles Chargers.
Mike Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
Badgley now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 17-yard line.
Here we go. Check that. Mike 52 right here. Mike 52.
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
We're going to 53.
Check. Fresno. Check 24.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
At the 16-yard line.
Hey, here we go.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike 58, right there. In your face. Watch twist.
Here we go. Going to 54. Wide 80.
Alert 3.
Prescott to throw it. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Turn up.
To throw is Prescott. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the 1st down, right near the 24. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
Tighten up.
Get a roll. West. We're going to 54. Wide 80.
You got tight right there. Switch.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Here we go.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Kill.
First down.
Here we go. 46.
17-yard line.
Mike 58. 58's Mike. Hey. Watch 26. Watch twist.
From the red zone now.
Watch out.
Steps away. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes
They can't
down.
stop us.
Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge.
We go 46.
Watch edge. Check three.
26.
After the sack on 1st down, Prescott. This is caught. 23 yards the pickup there.
Let's go. 4 down. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Watch twist.
Check.
26.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Another shot from the one on second and goal.
Let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration. Check 26.
They'll try to get him with Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score.
Run, go!
Taking it in from a yard out. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he will be brought down here at about the 7. Yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
24.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. Big hold to the 30. And finally brought down at the 34-yard line.
Let's go, baby.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Rivers now to throw on 1st down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Sean Lee, the longtime vet, getting in and getting to the QB.
It's 2nd down.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
All day. All day,
After
every
one,
day,
7-0 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 2nd down coming up. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. The first throw here for the backup Taylor. And the pressure gets to him again. Robert Quinn in there to drop him in sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Here's Taylor to throw. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. Here we go on 4th down with Taylor. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Let's go.
A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Watch the out.
From the shotgun, it's Taylor. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Keep playing hard.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Allen, the intended receiver. Well, Charles, while we have a moment, you know what we need to do here is give a nod to the new Hall of Famers who were brought into Canton and inducted on August the 3rd. Champ Bailey, Pat Bolin, Gil Brandt, Tony Gonzalez, Ty Law, Kevin Mawai, Ed Reed, and Johnny Robinson, all part of the class.
Fantastic class. When you talk about guys who played at a top level, obviously they're Hall of Famers. But what I found interesting about it is you've got a great pass catcher, the best pass-catching tight end in history, Tony Gonzalez. How would he like to work against this secondary? Champ Bailey and Ty Law at corner, Ed Reed and Johnny Robinson at safety. Good luck trying to get open against those four. What a matchup that would have been. But it was a terrific night for those gentlemen. Congratulations. And, of course, Ed Reed's bust will go down in history because they got the hair exactly right.
Get ready.
And Ed had the ball up there in his Hall of Fame speech.
And remember, next year they're going to celebrate the centennial year of the NFL with a special class of 20. So get ready for those speeches.
I wonder if they'll do it like Johnny Robinson this year, who actually submitted a video instead of going up to the podium. And his speech was about 5 minutes long, which is probably about the right length.
A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches' 2-minute drill.
The run by Elliott, a good one on first down as he's able to pick up about 6 there. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Coming after you. Hey, kill. Out.
Here's Elliott.
Run.
Elliott a first down and more. 16 yards, a first down.
Let's do this.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Slam.
We're going to 53. Go. Get out there.
Now Elliott, and this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Now Elliott, and he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
52.
Here we go, 46.
Watch the slant. Shift. Check. Shift.
Here's Elliott. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. It'll be a gain of 5, but they do keep him out of the end zone, and now it's 4th down.
Yeah, baby.
Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. The kick by Maher is good. And the lead moves to 10-0. So it's an old-school extra point that counts 3 times. It's certainly a disappointment they weren't able to get it in the end zone.
Yeah, I can just imagine post-game, head coach looking at the box score, 19-yard field goal, grimacing a little bit, but having to realize that at that moment, getting 3 points was vital. Go ahead and get the points, put them on the board.
The Charger drive about to get going. And you're under a minute to go in the half. A first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. 27 yards there, a first down. Rivers throwing the out route incomplete. That's Allen. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
2nd and 2.
So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And that is no good.
Here we go.
Hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
Check. We're going to 54.
Check. Lucky.
Prescott on first down. Flush to his right. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Tyrone Crawford, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. On second down, they'll run with Gordon. An 8-yard gain, so that gets them halfway there. Now they're left with a 3rd and 8 more. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. They go back to Gordon here on first down. There goes Melvin Gordon. 20. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon, 66 yards. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
They go for just one here as it's up and good, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Push him back. Push him.
On the RPO, Prescott's going to keep it himself. Caught by Cobb. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
I know you
that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gain.
Right over there, right over there.
Behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Throwing on 2nd down. Prescott. Caught left side by Cobb. Give him 22 yards, and that's also where they snapped it from, the 22.
And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Mike 52, Mike 52.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to
Kill.
Watch the edge.
Check 9, check 9. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
First down carry by Elliott. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Shift.
Check 37. Check 37.
They go to Elliott again.
Go, run.
And he's got room. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon.
Check curls,
and
check
that last
curls.
carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold into a gain of a couple. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Don't be mad.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Check 4.
Slam.
On 2nd down, Elliott.
Run.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
You can't block me.
And this is it's Cooper. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 31 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Let's go,
Back now in Arlington. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. This is Gordon.
Run.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
That's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. On 2nd down, it's Gordon. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now they'll throw with Taylor. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd in inches after that 1st down completion went just shy of the marker. Now Taylor. It's caught on the right side, Williams. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by George Iloka. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
D-line, get that quarterback.
On the RPO, Prescott's going to keep it himself. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
We got this.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense can crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards, a first down. Prescott looks to throw on first. And that's Elliott, complete. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line.
Let's go.
Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. So the Cowboys in possession of football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Elliott, they're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Give them a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up third down.
Count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, looked like the offensive line let them down a little bit.
Yeah, allowed the penetration and the ability to stuff them for a loss. Third and long for Prescott. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down.
A 53-yard field.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points. But this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
After the made field goal, Marr back out there to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense is struggling. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Taylor throwing the out route incomplete. That's Allen. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Baby, let's go.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Rush in.
Taylor will throw. Past the 20. Throw to the right here to Gordon. Touchdown, L.A. Melvin Gordon. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit. And now Rivers will lead the Chargers up to go for two. They're going to give it to Gordon. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line.
But they couldn't be happy that they were able to stop a two-point conversion because that means they gave up a touchdown. But a little solace there. You saw some good gang tackling, stacking him up before he can get to the end zone.
We talk about offensive units putting in more two-point period sessions in practice. Defensively, do you do the same?
Absolutely. You have to, because you never know how aggressive these offenses are going to be in games nowadays.
Here we go. 52.
Hey, let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. So now they have to contend with second and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Throwing here, Prescott. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Joey Bosa picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Well, as always, partner, an extreme pleasure to share a booth with you. I have to say, I am impressed at your discipline because you came here and you said you were not going to eat any of the media buffet. You made it to the end. You didn't consume a single calorie.
I appreciate that. What you missed is me going to the concession stand outside of your eyesight and getting it done that way. Look, I mean, they were serving the good stuff. I had to do it.
Oh, man, but you're svelte in good shape, but yeah, you cheated a little bit. We'll let it slide.
I appreciate that. Always a pleasure to work with you.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.